I think every bear is a bit of a bit of an ass.
Yeah.
Um,
So let's see. What was Kellogg up to here?
I'll be shocked.
All right, dog meat's found something. You know the drill.
You know, why am I the one doing all the detecting here, Nick? Can chimes. A bed with a
decoy, huh?
a mine.
Clever.
I thought it was close enough. Ooh, there's a clue. Okay, it's not that much of a clue. Or else-
Well, it's a clue blown to shit.
Okay. Let's see. When stout bottle, I think.
Croquet. Croquet there. That makes sense.
Yeah, so this is that bridge we had to cross to get to the town full of ghouls. So we've actually been to a few places here, but you can't just like skip ahead.
Well, you could, but you're gonna have to go back and...
Actually, you know, that's a good question. If I went directly to where I was supposed to go, what would happen?
Remember, keep your eyes open.
Interesting question. Apparently enough time has passed that, you got some respawn.
Yep.
We're getting along.
That ghoul had a ladle. You know what, dog meat? Get him. He actually ripped its arm off. Good dog, dog meat. Ooh, stalker.
Take the leg out.
We're in for it now. Don't even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Okay, did you check the dead ghoul that was on the ground?
Yep. He just had a few bullets.
Okay. 3, 5, 3. I don't know if we can count the super mutants who just kind of spontaneously showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, that was ridiculous. This is where I met that first suicider when I played the game.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, there's a trophy for actually blowing yourself up for blowing up by nuke. And I got it when I was here just by just by getting hit with a super mutant suicider.
And accident.
Alert.
Aw, such a
Critical
good dog.
signs. Alert. Critical signs.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
This really brings the question, can robots dream of electric sheep?
Yep.
Or do they?
This had to be Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant Kellogg. Known associates.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
Yeah. Well, it sucks to be you, Celtron. Yeah, this all kind of has this build-up factor of, you know, here Kellogg is.
They might dream of Sean Young. Poor things.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, hell. I'll be back here.
And yes, it's dodging the bullets.
No. Well, this is definitely a case of fuck the fucking fuckers.
Aw, he had a shot glass. He liked to drink.
You guys could have been drinking buddies. It's really too bad.
This is like, honestly, short of having a suicider show up, this is kind of the worst trip. A bunch of super mutants with
Well,
rocket launchers.
If you had had a suicider, at least if you had known, you know what suiciders are.
Yeah. I would have just shot them in the arm. But hey, surprise, Deathclaw.
Surprise. Deathclaw.
Okay. This is nice and creepy.
Well, I'll be honest, there's one area that's creepier than this. We're not going to be going there for a while.
You know, I want to have maximum health. Just because of the way this thing has been throwing things at me. Who knows what's going to pop up over here.
Giant, human-eating mushroom.
That would not be the weirdest thing.
It would be kind of weird, though, huh?
True. Come on, dog meat.
I think we're getting close.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
I hear something roaring.
Um,
Oh, it's just a rad stag.
it's a pair of them.
Okay, y'all just keep doing your thing.
You're lucky that it's not a male rad stag.
Yeah.
Those guys often attack.
I was there thinking, bear or something. There we go.
Creepy ass bloat flies.
And a frag mine off in the distance. Really?
Anyone you walk away from.
Okay.
There is something. Ah,
That's not actually
that's
what I
not
want.
the one. There you go.
We're just gonna go ahead and cut out the middleman on a couple things. Because I'd rather not get shot walking up to the place. Fort Hagen.
Yeah, I sit here and think about it. I'm like, is there a Fort Hagen?
Almost certainly.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Sounds good.
Hey!
No.
Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
Just to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and send him back to Sanctuary.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Taking up with dog meat, huh? You two play nice out there.
Actually,
Nick,
he's the first one.
hit
He's
the
the one who
road.
actually calls him dog meat.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
I know, buddy.
It's all right, boy. I'll take it from
Nobody else actually calls him dog meat.
That's true.
Or he's like the first person.
I mean, everybody else is like, it's a dog. You should ask him if everything is okay.
Hey,
I'm all. Looks like you got something to say.
nothing else for now.
All right.
So we'll go ahead and do a quick save since we've gotten to our destination, and then we're going to find our way in. Okay, and now we're back. So, let's see, there's a garage around the side we could go in through, but that's kind of a pain in the neck, so... Oh, you're right. Then again, she's psychic, so...
Well, she's also a bit of a crackhead. Drug
Well,
addict.
Mama Murphy's not a crackhead. Mama Murphy is an everything head.
Thought you took care of all the turrets.
Nah, these ones were around the back.
Welcome. Anyone who's just joining us, you missed the death claw. You'll have to go back or just wait until we put it up on, gets put up on YouTube.
Yeah, with the and the 3 super mutants with rocket launchers. It's been a fun trip.
Fun is one word you might use to describe it. I would use entertaining.
So let's see.
Oh.
I just need to find my way in here. And I'm trying to remember because there's a door here on this end. I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, yeah, it's locked.
Yeah, that one's locked from within. That's one of the ways you can get out.
Yeah, but not a way you can get in.
Deathclaw steaks are delicious, apparently. I mean,
So,
I've
kinda
never
like-
tried them.
Kind of like this thing. There's somebody up here on the roof with a toolbox, a wonder glue, and a scalpel. So
You know what? If you look at his outfit, it was a maintenance guy. There's also a ladder.
that makes complete sense. He was up here doing maintenance when the bombs fell.
I'm just saying.
There we go. And
Sometimes the easiest answer is the most reasonable.
in we go. I've heard before that going into a building should be done like seducing a woman. Start from the top and stick it in hard. You're just looking at me right now like, I can't believe you said that. I never said I said it, just that I've heard. Oh, we'll get Cthulhu-esque at some point. There's a couple areas in here.
You've left me speechless. Just that. Oh, God, not the...
Yep, synths for days.
You know, and they're naked. So essentially, synth dicks for days.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
You know, I think the Institute should have put those on there.
Remain undetected.
Think about how much more intimidating synths would be. If they were running at you with giant robo-dicks flailing.
You know... See, you're thinking of it from looking down. I'm thinking of it looking third person. Could you imagine fucking... these... Why? There is not enough brain bleach in the world to get rid of this in my head. Do you know what you have... It's just terrible. Like, because not only that, you would have to have testicles. So there would be testicles flapping about while you have a penis, a robo-penis, helicoptering.
Yes.
That's just...
You know, that sounds like something from a movie we didn't watch.
It sounds like it's something from a movie I wouldn't watch. Hell, that wouldn't even come near my porn list. I'm sorry, just no. That's...
Unfortunately, Nick doesn't like us being all lockpicky. What gets him going is hacking.
Sweet.
There's probably a selection of mods for synth dick.
I was in enemy detected. No enemy detected.
I love the fact.
You know, this does pose a question. When does a synth dick expand? What causes a synth dick to
I would guess some kind of hydraulic fluid, but
become less flaccid, and for what reason? You know, I mean, if he sees a turret Does that get him randy?
Oh, it depends on the creativity and weirdness of the programmers.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Please reveal
And we are
yourself.
now discussing synth porn. Look at what you have caused us to devolve to. 100% boners all the time. You know, that really makes for some terrible clothing options. You know, I mean, okay, I've never had a boner. Closest I've ever had is a lady boner, I guess you could put it.
I'm glad to hear.
But
Thank you. That's reassuring for me to hear after 7 years of marriage that you've never had a boner.
I said I had a lady boner.
No, I'm saying it's just, you know, good to know that. Good to be sure at this point.
There was that one time we got really drunk in a strap-on. That's a complete fabrication.
Thank you.
I'll totally be honest about that. But there's an entertaining idea.
Oh?
Would it be a case of, depending on their rank, that is what makes the difference about what size penis and penis and testicles the synth would get? So you wouldn't even have to see their name. You'd just sit there and look at their junk and be like, God damn!
That's the boss, yeah.
This is the boss.
Would they have to get
But back to the idea of like their outfits. Their outfits are going to be these are going to be terrible outfits because they're going to have like this huge man package thing just like kind of thrusting out, trying to get in people's eyes and stuff. I mean, come on, that's just bad form.
No, they just bring back the cod piece.
Oh, David Bowie.
He almost did single-handedly.
Yeah. His boner. Death clock cocks. You know, actually, I think that because of the fact that oh god, I'm getting all sciencey.
They're a lizard.
They're a lizard, and so therefore, actually, their penis is more like a cloaca. I believe is the technical term for it. I mean, I haven't been to a science lab or class in a hell of a long time.
Or it's like hidden or something. I don't
But
know.
they're
I don't know
actually
from lizards.
For lizards.
We need more alcohol to have this discussion.
Okay, I'll be back. You carry on the whole, death of all penises thing.
Ooh, steadfast laser musket. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should give that to Nick. Plus 50% damage resistance while... Actually, I don't know if he can take advantage of that. This place always confuses the hell out of me just because everything is all scattered around. There's, various openings in the walls and enemies. Oh, and a machine gun, right? Okay, this is actually where I need to be going, so I don't want to go here yet.
Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Oh, goddamn.
Detected.
Hear more beeping. Not me.
Thanks, Nick. Thank you for making that clear.
Sensors indicating concealed organic life form.
And now we're on to the various merits of boners in the chat. Of various different types. Well, you've lived on a farm. You tell me. So, is what the question you're asking then? Whether or not Brahmin would have two heads above and below? That is a good question. They've got a trap here on the ceiling. That's proximity triggered. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, dead body from some, like, years dead soldier.
Got it.
Actually, that pulse mine might be nice. Military grade circuit board. Why not?
We survived this. I owe you a stiff drink.
I'm gonna take you up on that, Nick. I will want that stiff drink at some point. You know what? Nick's all right.
Don't share anything just yet. I don't want to laugh and.
You know, yeah.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Okay, that's not a good sign. Synths and a synth leader and all kinds of crazy. Oh crap! This room.
Appears to be
Okay,
nothing.
let's not
Perhaps
go
my
this
sensors
way.
need calibration.
So that synth leader is actually around the corner through here. So we'll just kind of go around the go around and deal with it. Okay, there's a synth strider walking around. We'll just wait till we get a good shot, because he's going to be back. You know what? No waiting. Because who knows when he'll come back.
Movement detected. Curious. It would have.
Oh, yeah, there he came back. I was looting here. Hello.
Okay.
But
So
yeah.
what I miss?
So yes, we're perverts for discussing Brahmin cocks.
We are?
Yeah.
You and me.
You and me, because you know there's some things you just don't talk about.
Considering the fact that you can actually boil a cow penis to make stock, and then remove the flesh off of it to make a stew.
Okay. See, once again, growing up on a farm for 200, Alex.
And I wasn't talking about boners. I was just talking about their you know, general penis. I'm just. I was asking what the
Actually,
general consensus was,
Well, actually,
which
yeah,
is different.
as somebody was pointing out, the snakes have too.
Really?
Yeah, and actually, so do sharks. If you think about it, claspers.
Well, claspers, but actually, interesting question. It would. Hemi, not a fool.
But,
Yeah, right. It wasn't fool.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, hello. Another mine.
Mine.
These guys
Other
are
mine.
these guys are just dicks. Which is appropriate for the conversation.
You guys are giant penises. A gecko mixed with other animals. You know, we might have to table this for later consumption of commentary when some of the DLC comes available.
Yeah. But you know what this really reminds me of? Mallrats. Yes.
Mallrats.
Yes, the movie Mallrats, where you got the guy just sitting there, like, obsessed with superhero sex organs.
Well, okay, that's fine. But then there's also the if you're gonna sit there and bring up Mallrats, wasn't there an entire, conversation in Clerks 2 about donkey penises and donkey porn?
Mm-hmm.
Gecko, chameleon, they're essentially relatives. Distant relatives, but...
But yeah, you had the whole thing where the guy's sitting there and talking about, is the thing's dick orange and rock-like the rest of him? And, whether or not Superman can have sex with a woman without killing her.
And that actually leads to another question. Mm-hmm. When Bruce Banner becomes the Hulk, does his penis become gigantic like the rest of him, or does it shrivel down to, next to nothing?
A valid question.
Because,
But yeah, so in the meantime, you've got,
check your left. I saw something. Oh, okay, that's just a laser.
Yeah. But yeah,
Laser
so
flare.
in Mallrats, you had the whole, superhero, you had the whole superhero sex organs discussion and such. And then at the very end, you had this whole anecdote.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, there's a story there. But you have this whole anecdote where he talks about some people on a plane.
How many women has he broke apart with that thing?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, where you have this whole anecdote where he's talking about people on a plane who are thinking they're plummeting to their death and they start masturbating. And, this guy sits there asking him, is like, did they finish? And it's like, Jesus, man, there's some things you just don't talk about.
Some things you just don't ask.
Actually, why am I having two things trying to tell me to go somewhere? Checking the detective cases. We'll fix that. But yeah. Which, there's actually a science fiction story that somebody wrote. I don't remember who the author was. I want to say Larry Niven, maybe, or, one of those old giants of science fiction. That was called Man of Steel, Woman of Kleenex. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You Googling this, aren't you?
I am. Let's see how quickly.
You are hiding because you fear death.
If they return,
Well, this is not something
that many people have Googled.
It was a 1969 essay by science fiction author Larry Niven. Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, where he actually sits there and he details, some of the possible consequences of Superman having sex. Hey, Nick, glad you could join us.
Theoretically, him having sex could technically blow out the sun.
True. And,
so, what was your fappabatory reading, Clark?
Pretty much.
Fappabatory.
Well, didn't they actually do that on, Smallville, where when he finally got laid, there were, earthquakes? Because the girl had super strength or something?
That is an interesting thought. Are you going to make me look this up, too?
No, that's okay. You don't have to look that one up. I wouldn't inflict that on you.
Very, very, very warm. Yes.
So there's somebody right around the corner, but he doesn't feel like coming around, so whatever. I'm going to go this way.
gone. There you are.
I don't think we're.
Oh, they found you, honey.
Whatever. I'll deal with them when I deal with them.
No, they actually saw you.
Excuse me, sir. That is very rude. You are being rude.
Excuse me, I'm looting here. Oh, it's a striker. See, they're just rude by default.
Yeah. And I shot his arm off, so he's sitting there, like, trying to, like, punch Nick with one arm. And Nick's pistol whipping him. This is beautiful.
Not that it's an option.
Ooh. Is that? Oh,
You know,
that's
I'll be
dirty
honest,
water.
the reason I stopped watching Smallville wasn't because the writers kept making me want to like Lana.
Mm-hmm.
It's that the writing got sloppy. It wasn't the actors. I mean, the actors were fine. You had attractive man Clark. You had attractive Lex character who tried to be good but was shady as hell.
Okay. Oof, I'm gonna need to dump some
You
more
had
weight.
Lana, who was pretty little thing.
Mm-hmm.
With really no otherwise content.
Nick, come over here. I need you to carry some shit for
It
me,
was just
buddy.
kind of a case of it
something you
just
need?
the writing got sloppy.
look.
It just, you know, they started to get, you know, when they started introducing side characters, particularly. I know that was a bit later. It was kind of entertaining to see, you know, Lex Luthor and Superman being friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but then they sat there and they had that just devolve into the usual Superman tropes of Lex is my enemy kind of thing, and then he angsts over, oh, how am I going to save my friend so he doesn't hate me anymore? I think it would have been better if they'd written it as a bromance. I'm just saying.
Who would write a show about that?
I'm gonna call Japan.
You know, sadly, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong about Lana. Lana was always, in my opinion, granted this is just my opinion, she was always written kind of like a tissue. That, you know, just couldn't really stand up. So I guess maybe she wasn't fapped into enough and she didn't have an arc. I don't know. Don't really know what in the hell. But, like, she was very one-dimensional. So it's like they're trying to take a Kleenex and turn it into a two-dimensional or three-dimensional or just any kind of dimensional thing.
So you're saying
when
that,
it just kind of flops down and just kind of like, meh.
So you're saying essentially that the writer's origami skills were not up to par.
You don't origami with Kleenex!
Well, maybe not if you're an amateur.
I don't want to know where your Kleenex have been.
TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I enjoyed Supernatural to a point. But I kind of stopped watching it after their dad. Sorry, spoiler alert. I'm just going to sit there and tell it.
Pulse grenades.
Origami out of Kleenex. Oh. So that was the problem all along.
Yep.
Origami. Anyway, I stopped watching Supernatural, spoiler alert, after their dad died. I just kind of felt like it,
Nice.
So for some of us, it was yesterday.
I mean, it was just kind of, it just kind of felt like the show lost something. Did you check the med thing for stim packs?
Oh, this one. Dirt. Good catch.
Hey, I don't know. Shit. Shit, I... Then again, I also was, like, watching Supernatural not in order. Which, Supernatural is really one of those shows that, for the majority, were pretty well... You could 90% of the time watch here and there and still be like, okay, cool. They're still, you know, kill bad things, save people kind of thing.